hold back any longer. I want to make it right, but then like I don't want to make you cry. Like I don't want to be the reason that you feel hard feelings. Like maybe I should stay away. Maybe I should respect your boundaries. They are trying to consider how to come through, but this could be someone who like is a little bit like overly cautious, and they maybe fight themselves on this. I also feel like this kind of seems like a situation where this person does, I connect with you at night. They either come by, or they've seen you, or they've come to your place like at nighttime, or this is something where you guys connect at nighttime, like physically. But other than that, it may be hard. Like you may feel pretty detached from this person, or like they're with the Two of Wands, like at a distance. It could also be that this person has to travel like quite a distance to come through. This does look like two like mature people. But the Devil here with I connect at night, I kind of feel like you may have like put a like stop to like doing that, or like physical stuff with this person, or it's the other way around. This person seems very like they don't trust themselves, is kind of how this is showing up. So I'm gonna think about what we're supposed to ask here. Hold on. I'm on this one. I feel like this person kind of like glides past things, where they act like, I'm seeing this as a duck. Like your guys' situations usually are like water off a duck's back. And it's showing up with these, like this is somebody who maybe has kind of been isolating themselves, or like I was saying, they like alone time, or they've been getting to know themselves, but a lot of this seems like it has been alone. It could be something where it teeters on the edge of like secluding themselves. Like they avoid situations that ended up like your guys' last interaction. So because of this, it's like this vibe of this person's chilling in their life most of the time, besides probably general loneliness. But they keep themselves at kind of a distance from interactions where it could bring out anything that's not water off a duck's back, or they just don't really go there, or they don't like dive beneath the surface here. They just kind of gloss over situations that are sensitive, or they don't put themselves in interactions where it requires them to kind of come forward with like this empath card, like with empathy, like with sensitive subject matter. I don't even think this person saw this with the Devil here. I'm kind of seeing it as like the Devil gave this person in your last interaction an opportunity to learn, or to understand that like maybe them secluding themselves, or them in the state that they're in, that they thought their environment was, like they maybe thought that this was healthy for them, might be learning that it could be something that could turn into an unhealthy thing for this person. The turtle and the owl. Yeah, it's giving like sheltered. Like this person, and when they come out of their shelter, they're still protected, right? This person also seems like someone who actually could be just a really sensitive person, or like the owl here. The owl and then the turtle. The owl card, it talks about like a treasure, or a treasure on its way. And then the turtle, it's reminding me of like those levels in Mario where he's underwater and he can wear the turtle shell and like swim faster. So it's kind of reminding me of somebody like really only going out if like they need to go get groceries, or like they just do things really quickly to like, and then they like quickly go back to their house. And like this person's they're kind of a hermit right now. They're aware of this too. But I think that they really got a taste of that in your guys' last interaction, the tarantula and the butterfly. Yeah, this is like, okay, a crossroad being presented here. This is like somebody's higher self getting a chance to see that like something has to change or transform here. This person, I feel like this person could be thinking about moving. Also, the butterfly is reminding me of like the butterfly effect, so that could be relevant somehow. they have kind of been undergoing like a transformation, like a self-transformative kind of moment while being cocooned on their own, which, you know, is kind of a necessary thing for everyone at a certain point. But I want to know, like, why is it that we're getting information? Is this person like, are you even open to this? What is, I guess, the point of it? Avoid drama. Yeah, this person seems kind of conflict avoidant recently, or they're in like their conflict avoidant era. Synchronicity. This person is maybe waiting for a little bit more time to pass before they interact with you next, because they could just be somebody who like, yeah, and then take the lead. Before they take the lead here, we also have accept responsibility. So this person is not wanting to come in before they've given themselves and you maybe time to cool off from whatever this interaction was. It also seems like they maybe feel like they're waiting until they feel the time is right because of that, but take the lead and accept responsibility. This seems like a situation where this person might have like let this go on for a while because they could know that when they come back in, they are going to have to kind of communicate with you in a way that has depth to it, and that may require them to acknowledge how they feel about how they handled their last interaction with you. Avoid drama. But it does seem like because they know they have to do that, or they've had to do that in the past, they maybe just like let a good chunk of time pass. It doesn't fully seem like just to avoid accountability, but this person seems like a mature person. Get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. I feel like you guys are both extremely empathetic. I also feel like you're both very like in tune. You guys could both be really sensitive to each other's and other people's energies. Avoid drama and then get grounded. Makes me feel like for you, in whatever this next interaction is, I almost feel like this might be a situation where you reach out, or you might get kind of impatient or want to reach out to this person, which is interesting because I was saying in part one, you might be feeling pretty proud of like a boundary that you have up, or standing on business in this situation, or like just staying strong in whatever you communicated in your last interaction. And then there's also this energy of feeling like maybe when you get, if you're like in touch, or you feel like you're in touch with this person's energy, if you feel like sensitive to it, it could be something where you feel like something's up and then you reach out to them, or you have a habit of doing that. I feel like for you, that could be something that ends up happening, but I kind of want to say you're maybe not going to do that. I also feel like you might be feeling in your next interaction, like I said, like it's going to take you kind of some effort to maybe even be open to this person, but it also seems like an interaction where this person's going to like build up towards showing you that they're wanting to listen to you or give you the opportunity to speak in the way that they feel like they didn't last time you guys communicated, which I said in a reading recently. So let's see if there's anything else here. Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. I did say something about like mediation